Tatiana, thank you. MLK Day is an official day of service, but it also reminds us all to stop and remember some of the people here and civil rights advancements in our area. 7 News' Christine Scarpelli is live at Greenwood at the historical site of Martin Luther King Jr.'s mentor. Good morning, Christine.
Dr. Benjamin E. Mays, that's right here in Greenwood. This is the historical site. A replica of his home, it was actually kind of transported over here, is right here too. So you can come here. They are open during COVID. And then in addition to that, there's now a class. So I think a big part of this, of course, creating the endowment and you as the chair and now teaching this class at Lander University, focusing on civil rights, Dr. Kevin Witherspoon, but also Benjamin E. Mays and his entire life, right?
Yeah. Sure, and that's one of the things that I really want my students to understand coming in. When we talk about Dr. Mays, you're talking about a guy who lived for 90 years. So he was born in the Jim Crow era back in the 1890s when African Americans had virtually no rights and privileges, and all kinds of obstacles were put in front of him just trying to get an education. So many things that we take for granted today. So when we study the life of Benjamin Mays, it's not just about the 50s and 60s and the era when he knew Martin Luther King.
Very well, sure.
But a whole span, almost a century of our history.
It is a really interesting part of history, though, especially on a day like today when that is, of course, the focus, and then all month long. Do you find that relationship one of significance, one of importance, and something you find yourself talking about in the class?
Oh, of course, yeah. And one of the things I think both Mays and King shared in their messages was this is an ongoing movement, and it continues even now after both of them are gone. But throughout their lives, they recognized we've made some strides, progress has been made, but there are still a lot of challenges in front of us. And I think that message carries on even today.
Very good. Okay, so the message carries on. You can carry on the research looking into this and the relationship there between Martin Luther King Jr. and Dr. Benjamin E. Mays. Do it right here in Greenwood. We'll put the link up at WSBA.com. Come see it in person. We'll put an address up there as well. Thank you so much, Professor. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Great to learn that this morning. Thanks so much, Christine. Carolina Morning's coming right back. Don't go anywhere.